there's more than 4,000 schools. So how does 100 students represent a fair voice for the students? And who went to this meeting? My kids weren't invited to this meeting. It says that the teachers closed last year and they were working on these insane plans, like how to reopen safely. They spent all summer doing it, it says, but then they had all of the plans turned in by July 13th. So you had all summer to do it, but you only had 3 weeks to do it. So it's all based on July 2020, where they claimed 350 experts and stakeholders in health and education fields had time to give their input. So that's who made these rules. It's ridiculous that New York and California are the most democratic huge states with all of these people, and you guys are acting like we agree with what you guys are doing. You are only doing it to California and New York, it seems. The PCR tests, those are not reliable. So you have fake results coming out of a fake test, and I don't mean to call it like it's not a real test. Yes, the guy invented it, but it can't tell the difference between the flu and COVID, which is why on July 20th of this year they said they're no longer using it. The masks don't work, and that's why you guys don't want to hear it. You guys aren't basing it on science, you're basing it on politics and where the money goes and who's making those decisions. So Mark Poloncarz and this new Kathy Hochul, did you see Kathy Hochul's donor list? It was all unions and school fund money. It's all taxpayer money that's supporting her. We're not supporting her or her dictator rules like Cuomo's. Fauci's emails were released like 3 months ago. I still haven't heard any mainstream media talking about Fauci's emails. On March 20th of 2020, he received an email saying that people in Japan, doctors in Japan and Korea, were treating their patients, their family members and friends, with hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin. 3 days later, Anthony Fauci banned hydroxychloroquine from off-label use in the United States. So why are they getting rid of treatment? They deny treatment so they can cause deaths. Why did Cuomo put the nursing home, the recovering patients in that whole boat for COVID patients? They didn't send them there. They sent them to nursing homes to kill our families, our elderly. I work in healthcare and have over 400 clients. And do you know how many of them died? Only a few, but so it's not really deadly. It's no one's dying. The 625,000 cases that they claim died from COVID, they died with COVID, not from COVID. Only 30,000 cases per CDC actually died from COVID. So it's comorbidities, obesity, it's lots of other
medical ailments.
So I had a whole list, but I didn't really read it. So I don't know if I said anything. But like the EUA request, the Pfizer request from the FDA, excuse me, real quick, in December 10th.
I'll concede my time.
Thank you. December 10th of 2020, Pfizer went to the FDA with this request, requesting an emergency use authorization. Same thing like your big reopening plan on page 1, fakeness. Lies and untruth. Let me just flip through really quick. No, I'm not going to be able to find it. But this, see, somebody else should probably come just while I find this. Okay, they did a study on, when they first did the trials for the vaccine, it was only done on 44,000 patients. They studied them for the first 7 days. After day 8, they said 160 recipients in the placebo group had adverse reactions. 160 to the placebo group, claiming only 8 people had reactions to the real thing. That sounds like fraudulent, backwards numbers right there. And if you look at the other things that it says, it claims that it's 95% effective. And so the reason it got its emergency use authorization was because it claimed it was 95% effective against all races, all genders, all age groups, and all comorbidities. If somebody tells you that this is equally good for every single person, doesn't that shout falseness? Like, that's not even true. And so they said it was safe and effective, but it's proven not safe and effective. It clearly states it's supposed to prevent the disease. It's not only say it doesn't prevent the disease, and you can die from it. The VAERS report has marked over 13,000 deaths from the vaccine. 13,000 from COVID, 13 from the vaccine. These are touring force day after day after day. Nobody wants it. We just want our right to choose. You're born with, like, God, inalienable rights from God, right to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, per our founding fathers. We don't need any special constitutions, whatever. But
Thank you.